Okay, Hare Krishna. This is Dharma Das. We are having this week's ISKCON Disciples Course presentation at ISKCON Miami. So this week we are on the student manual for the ISKCON Disciples Course. We are in Unit 4, and this will be the first part for Unit 4. The title of Unit 4 is Cooperatively Fulfilling the Relationship, and then, of course, a consolidation of the course. Fulfilling the relationship means between the relationship between the disciple and the guru and ISKCON in general. Lesson 12. So, presenting Srila Prabhupada. The benefits of publicly promoting Srila Prabhupada as the ISKCON founder Acharya and the preeminent Shiksha Guru. So there are several reasons, and we'll go through them one by one. As the founder Acharya, everyone has, Srila Prabhupada as the founder Acharya, everyone has a special relationship with Srila Prabhupada, regardless of which guru they have accepted within ISKCON. So, of course, we've made this point many times in the course of this ISKCON disciple course. Srila Prabhupada's position is very special. He's not just a guru. He's not just an acharya. He's a very big acharya, and he's the founder acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and therefore we all have a very special, individually, we have a very special relationship with Srila Prabhupada. It doesn't matter if you're directly Srila Prabhupada's Diksha disciple, or a disciple of Srila Prabhupada's disciple, or maybe in the future a disciple of a disciple of a disciple, 100 times removed disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Everyone has, and everyone will have in the future in ISKCON, a special relationship with Srila Prabhupada. So as the founder Acharya, everyone has that special relationship, regardless of who they may have accepted in this lifetime as their own Diksha Guru. So the subject here is the benefits of publicly promoting Srila Prabhupada as the ISKCON founder Acharya and the preeminent Shiksha Guru. So another point is it keeps a unified feeling within ISKCON. Prevents the danger of factions according to emphasizing or promoting individual gurus. So, we have our tendency, material tendency towards groupism, and I'm better than you, or my guru is better than your guru, and those kind of things. It happens. It shouldn't happen, but it's part of the material contamination. We feel like that. So in ISKCON, we try to promote Srila Prabhupada, especially we promote Srila Prabhupada to the public and to everyone else, even and within ISKCON to the new devotees. Also, everyone should first develop their relationship with Srila Prabhupada, because he is our founder Acharya. And other relationships are secondary. Of course, everyone who joins ISKCON and gets initiated in ISKCON since the departure of Srila Prabhupada, it's important to accept a guru, and that does not minimize one's relationship with one's own guru. But still, Srila Prabhupada's position is special. So by putting Srila Prabhupada out in front, publicly promoting Srila Prabhupada, publicly promoting his books, publicly reminding the general public of Srila Prabhupada's position, his eternal position as the ISKCON founder Acharya and as the preeminent Shiksha Guru. This will help to keep, if we all in ISKCON are promoting Srila Prabhupada like that, it'll help to prevent us from seeing ourselves as separate little cliques within ISKCON. That I got my guru, and my guru is, and I'm better than you because my guru is better than your guru, and those kind of things. So if we publicly promote Srila Prabhupada, then it'll help. The whole point is to keep ISKCON unified. And to have ISKCON unified, there has to be some factor which is the same, that everyone agrees is the same and is special and unchangeable for everyone. So that one factor is that Srila Prabhupada is accepted as the ISKCON founder Acharya. And Srila Prabhupada was very particular about that title be used. And it wasn't that Srila Prabhupada was, in any way, shape, or form was thinking that, like we might do, thinking, oh, I want this title. I want everyone to appreciate my, how great I am or whatever, like that. That was not Srila Prabhupada's mood at all. But he knew that it was very essential that during his presence and going forward in generations and generations and hundreds of generations to come of disciples and spiritual disciples, grand disciples and so on, that everyone understood his position as the ISKCON founder Acharya, not just an Acharya, not just another devotee, not just another guru, but the founder Acharya. And that title also, his divine grace, was only to be, within ISKCON at least, it could only be used for Srila Prabhupada. No other gurus within ISKCON can accept that title, now or in the future. All to help keep keep Srila Prabhupada's an understanding of Srila Prabhupada's position fixed and intact. So now or in the future, some devotees in ISKCON or outside of ISKCON may emerge who are very scholarly and learned and who may present views about the philosophy contrary to what Srila Prabhupada taught. It could happen. But so we need to publicly promote Srila Prabhupada's position as the ultimate guide for ISKCON. So there might be different opinions, and of course there are sometimes, even amongst the big acharyas, there might be some slight differences of opinion about certain philosophical points, minor points. But within ISKCON, we have to be very careful that our opinions that we may come up with do not go against Srila Prabhupada's opinion. The principles that Srila Prabhupada gave. We need to be able to make sure that nothing goes against what Srila Prabhupada has taught us. So that's another reason for publicly and also within ISKCON, of course, promoting Srila Prabhupada's position as the founder Acharya and as the preeminent Shiksha Guru. Preeminent Shiksha Guru means the instructing spiritual master, because everything we learn and everything that we teach is based on Srila Prabhupada's books. Primarily his books, also letters, lectures, and so on, but mostly the books. Okay, so going on. And then another point, which I more or less covered, Srila Prabhupada was, and still is, in his remembrance of him, an ideal acharya. So there are and there are currently many devotees, ISKCON gurus, who are acharyas, who are here to show by example how to act and teach how to act and practice Krishna consciousness. And there will be many, 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 many more as over the next years and many generations of devotees to come. But Srila Prabhupada was the ideal acharya. Acharya means, qualification of acharya is, first of all, he has heard or learned the truth through the disciplic succession that's come down from Lord Krishna. He's heard from the right source. He's speaking those words that he heard from the right source, and he's living according to those words that he has heard from the right source. So those three points. That's perfect acharya, and that's what Srila Prabhupada did. And that's what Srila Prabhupada was. His instructions and his example and instructions are the basis that guide us now and ongoing throughout the existence of ISKCON in the future. His books, letters, lectures, etc., are the source of all of our shiksha. And even if we learn from other acharyas like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we cannot understand those teachings without the knowledge that Srila Prabhupada gave us. Just like Srila Rupa Goswami wrote a book, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. The nectar of devotion is the basis, that is the basis of the nectar of devotion that Srila Prabhupada gave us. But that if you try to read the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu without being familiar with the nectar of devotion, it's complicated. It's difficult. So we can't really understand the previous acharyas without going through Srila Prabhupada, which is what he said. And in reality, we wouldn't know, probably, most of us wouldn't know of the previous acharyas anyway, except through Srila Prabhupada. Okay, going on. No difference of opinion regarding Srila Prabhupada's position. There is no difference of opinion regarding Srila Prabhupada's position. Srila Prabhupada is universally acknowledged as an authority in the Gaudiya Vaishnavism, even in circles outside of ISKCON. So, like I said before, someone might be a scholarly type devotee. They like to study, try to learn. The Srila Prabhupada is undisputed, at least within ISKCON and largely outside of ISKCON, that he was the authority on the subject of the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. So it's to our benefit that we publicly promote Srila Prabhupada in that position as the ISKCON founder acharya and as the preeminent Shiksha Guru. So now or in the future, some devotees in ISKCON or outside of ISKCON may emerge. I think I just said that. Anyway, so we need. The point is, we need to publicly promote Srila Prabhupada's position as the ultimate guide for ISKCON. Going forward. Another point why we should publicly promote Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada is the empowered representative of Lord Chaitanya, and he attracts people to Krishna. Hence, the best preaching strategy is to put Srila Prabhupada out front. So Lord Krishna, of course, is all attractive. Actually, that's the meaning of Krishna. He's the all attractive personality. So Lord Krishna is all attractive, and Srila Prabhupada, being a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, is able to present Krishna in his pure form, purely. He's able to present Lord Krishna. And if we want to spread Krishna consciousness, then the best way is to promote Srila Prabhupada. Promoting Srila Prabhupada means personally, and of course through his books, through his teachings, through his promoting the activities of ISKCON that of course Srila Prabhupada established. This is all part of promoting Srila Prabhupada. So all these promoting Srila Prabhupada in these ways, will help the preaching mission, and it will help us all to become Krishna conscious. And another point, by promoting Srila Prabhupada publicly, it plants the seed of Prabhupada Ashraya in new devotees. So we've discussed this in previous weeks, our classes in previous weeks. We have three kinds of Ashraya. One of them is, one of the three sources of Ashraya, or shelter. Starts off with Srila Prabhupada. We take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. We take guidance of Srila Prabhupada from his teachings. And then there's the shelter and guidance from one's Shiksha Guru, and there are gurus, there could be more than one. And there's the shelter or guidance from one's initiating spiritual master. Of course, there's only one initiating spiritual master. So someone comes to the ISKCON, the system is, when someone joins ISKCON, they don't immediately come and the next day they say, hey, I'm going to be initiated by so-and-so, ISKCON guru so-and-so. I've already decided. Well, of course, they might have already decided. But the system is that for 6 months, after someone joins and starts becoming a little serious about spiritual life, for 6 months minimum, they should take shelter of Srila Prabhupada, chant Srila Prabhupada's prana mantras. Of course, if you're in a temple, of course you're coming to Guru Puja, you're chanting Hare Krishna, you're chanting Srila Prabhupada's prana mantras like that, and try to take part in whatever other Krishna conscious activities are, understanding Srila Prabhupada's position. You start like that. So by promoting Srila Prabhupada to the general public and of course within ISKCON, then that helps the new devotees to develop that initial devotional attitude towards Srila Prabhupada. And developing that initial devotional attitude towards Srila Prabhupada is very important, because not only does it help us now and in the beginning in becoming Krishna conscious, but also sometimes we may experience as we go on with our spiritual life, because there's always, as we practice Krishna consciousness, sometimes there are difficulties. Sometimes there are challenges. Sometimes even guru falls down, or we can get really disappointed in some situation within ISKCON. So, but if we're in ISKCON and these things happen to us, we can always go back and take shelter from Srila Prabhupada. Being initiated in ISKCON by a current guru, of course, is very important. But we can also, Srila Prabhupada is always there, and his shelter is always there. He will never reject us, and we should never reject him. That's the point here. So let's go on. Okay. Another topic here. Now we're presenting that these first several slides we were talking about Srila Prabhupada and Srila Prabhupada's position in promoting Srila Prabhupada, the importance of that. Now, the next section is about presenting our current ISKCON gurus. How should the current ISKCON gurus be presented? So there's some improper attitudes and behaviors regarding favoritism or bias on the basis of one's Diksha Guru. These things happen. These things do happen. So favoring, reserving facilities only for one's own God siblings, particularly if one is in an official ISKCON position. This is something that should not be done. In other words, if we may have different gurus. We may be initiated by, there are many gurus in ISKCON. We have one may be initiated by this guru or by that guru within ISKCON. But as far as the public programs or temple programs, there should be no distinction. It's not that all, say, like for example, if a temple president has a particular guru and he thinks so anyone who comes who happens to be a disciple of that particular guru gets special treatment or special, some special treatment because on that basis, and somebody who happens to be initiated by someone else outside who's not the guru, that devotee's guru, then they're treated differently or discriminated against. This cannot go on. This is the point here. So some examples here are for example, do not set up programs that are exclusively for your guru's disciples. Even guru, even you're celebrating the guru's Vyas Puja day, the appearance day or birthday of one's spiritual master. Maybe it's the devotees, the disciples who are more interested in attending it, but it should certainly be open and everyone should be welcome to come and take part and in such a celebration. You don't. Especially the others. Well, it should be available for everyone. It shouldn't be. No one should be told, "Oh, you cannot come to my guru's Vyas Puja celebration, or you cannot come to this class that my guru is giving. He's giving so only his disciples are going to come." No, these things cannot be done, and they're generally not done. But there were times when things were a little bit inclined in that way in ISKCON, and we've learned from it, and we should hopefully keep the better attitude. So there was a period in ISKCON. Back then, it became known as the um, zonal guru period. This was the short time after the first gurus that Srila Prabhupada, first devotees that Srila Prabhupada gave the opportunity to serve as Diksha gurus, right? So soon after they started, but the tendency was, and it was a material tendency. It was a mistake that was realized later. But the tendency was, if you're in my part of the world, my Europe or my America or my part of America, and you want to be initiated, you must be initiated by whoever the local person was, the local guru was, and there was a lot of discrimination uh, and bias based on who one's guru was. So this should not be done. This would destroy ISKCON if we allow that. It was happening, and it was, and measures have been taken within ISKCON to avoid that. That's why we teach against that attitude, because there were bad consequences that came as a result of that. So going on. I think I already made this point, being unwilling or unenthusiastic to receive, serve, and or hear classes of other gurus visiting one's center. So again, we should not think that, say in some ISKCON initiating guru comes to our local temple, and they would say, "Oh, I don't like that guru, or that guru that's not my guru, so I don't want to hear him, or my guru's here, and I don't want anyone else outside of his disciples to come and hear him." It's kind of a dumb idea, but it has happened, and if it's allowed to go on, it'll destroy ISKCON. We should not boycott visiting gurus classes, and I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Someone comes and everyone just who has their opinion makes a point to not be there, to try to make sure that no one is there. So this is a bad attitude. It's not a Krishna conscious attitude. It's certainly not what Srila Prabhupada would want us to do. The principle is Guru is one. The Guru is one principle. We mentioned these things early on in the very beginning of the disciple course. Guru is one, is the principle that it's not that Guru is the same person, and not that we're somehow there's mystically I am. We have 10 gurus in ISKCON right now, and everyone is actually mystically the same person, and we just think that they're different. The guru is one means that the knowledge, the instruction, the philosophy that is being taught by guru is one. The teaching is one. So therefore, in Srila Prabhupada explains how 5,000 years ago, Lord Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, or 120 million years ago, he spoke the Bhagavad Gita to the sun god Vivaswan. Hare Krishna. To the son God Vivaswan. And then and today, that same knowledge is being passed down to the present day. So going forward, um, Hare Krishna. Where are you coming from?
Atlanta Krishna light symbol.
Atlanta? Oh, good. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We're having Wednesday nights. We have a class. I'm teaching the ISKCON Disciples course. It's mostly online, and those who come, which is usually nobody, then we have a live class, and it's also live. It's streamed also. So if you like, you can sit down and listen to the rest of it, or.
Yeah. Do you know where Shanta Maharaj is?
Shanta Maharaj is probably out in the ashram.
Oh, say it again?
Shanta Maharaj, you say, where is he?
Mm-hmm.
Probably in the ashram. You have his phone number?
Mm-hmm.
You just call him. I'm sure he's here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna continue with the class. Okay, so moving forward. So, on the subject of appropriate ways of presenting current ISKCON gurus in public. So, we're taught within ISKCON that we should not really promote with our gurus who are, coming after Srila Prabhupada. We should promote Srila Prabhupada very actively. But we should not be very actively promoting to the general public our own guru. We should be following their instructions. We should be spreading Krishna consciousness, which they would be teaching us to do. But who we really put out front to the general public is Srila Prabhupada. Who we put out front and promote is Srila Prabhupada as the founder, Acharya, as the preeminent Shiksha Guru of ISKCON. So, for example, if someone gets a T-shirt, prints up a T-shirt, and prints their spiritual master's face or a picture of their spiritual master on it, and his name, and goes out and promoting like that. Generally, that's not encouraged within ISKCON. We may do that for Srila Prabhupada, but we don't do it for the other acharyas, other spiritual masters within ISKCON. We push and promote Srila Prabhupada especially. Same thing about these little buttons that you can pin on. In general, we don't wear them in public or in the general general assembly of devotees even. And you may have even pictures of one's guru in your ashram or in your home. You can have, of course, pictures of your guru, but we don't usually see pictures of all the ISKCON gurus posted all over inside the temples like that. We promote Srila Prabhupada, and in our private life, then we keep our own guru. And another point, I don't know if it's going to come up here in these slides, or maybe it'll be in next week's. But there's a point about it actually says one should hide one's guru. This is a statement in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. So it doesn't mean hiding in the sense of you're hiding him, you putting lock him up in a room somewhere so nobody can see him. It's not meant like that. But we don't go out. We shouldn't go out and so much and really say, oh, I am a disciple of, so and so Maharaj. I'm pushing like that and I'm bragging, putting up me. I am a disciple. We may be, and someone may ask us, and we can answer the question, but we don't generally promote ourselves as in that way. Just like the example is, one does not say, Srila Prabhupada's example is, I am Gaura's Lord Chaitanya. I'm Gaura's. I'm a follower, I'm a devotee of Lord Chaitanya. Well, we may be, but if we're saying like that, and if we're not like a really, really good devotee of Lord Chaitanya, then we actually bring bad name to Lord Chaitanya. So same thing, one should not so much promote ourselves that I am a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, I'm a disciple of this guru, I'm a disciple of that guru. Putting all that out there, if you don't need to promote like that, because if we do, then we have to, we may answer the question, we may mention it, but we want to make sure that if we are saying like that we are really good examples. Otherwise, it brings a problem for the guru. If someone says it may actually be a disciple of Srila Prabhupada and goes promoting and pushing like that, I am Srila Prabhupada's disciple, but is not acting. But if not acting properly, for example, then that makes Srila Prabhupada look bad. And the same thing with one's own guru, who may be a disciple or a disciple of a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Anyway, the point is here in this section that we should promote Srila Prabhupada and not so much publicly, and not so much promoting our own guru. And then we say, well, how is anyone going to get initiated if they don't know about the other gurus? So what happens in reality is, if you're following your guru and you're doing very nicely and you're happy in Krishna consciousness, and you'll be naturally inspiring to those who you are with and who you're preaching to, and then they'll naturally ask or want to know or find out one way or another, who is your guru? Who is your guru? You don't have to try to even convince someone you should definitely be initiated by this person, this guru, which we shouldn't even push like that. We should practice Krishna consciousness ourselves. We should practice Krishna consciousness ourselves. We should show a very nice example, and those who feel inspired by that, they will want to know, oh, you're so nice, you're such a nice devotee, you're so happy in Krishna consciousness. I would like to know who your guru is. Maybe I can also be initiated one day. That's the way. So you promote Srila Prabhupada, and then let those who feel inspired ask who your guru is, because they'll come to understand that well, unless you are a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, then then they'll come to understand who your guru is, and then you can teach, and then you can guide them to who to take shelter of, and how they should, and in taking shelter of that guru, it should all start off by taking this shelter, especially of Srila Prabhupada as the founder Acharya. And the same thing with Srila Prabhupada's books. We should concentrate in our general book distribution. Of course, we distribute Srila Prabhupada's books. Now, there are some gurus have many, are very active writers, have many books, and these books are good. I've seen many nice books. But to the general public, we should emphasize, we should push our Srila Prabhupada's books. And there will be other opportunities for general book distribution. There will be other opportunities to sell and promote one's own guru's books when someone comes a little bit closer and shows interest in guru, or decides to purchase such a book on over the internet or different places that may be promoted. But for the general public, we should emphasize pushing and promoting Srila Prabhupada and Srila Prabhupada's books. So I was saying that in general, one should avoid promoting one's own guru. We should promote Srila Prabhupada. But there might be some exception. Maybe your guru is just coming to town, and there's a special program one day. So you want to get people to come to the temple and attend that program. But the general rule is, in general, that you promote Srila Prabhupada's words in his books and his ISKCON, and everyone, and all of us work together, and we just try to follow and try to help carry on this movement for Srila Prabhupada. And I think I covered all these, but this is just a summary of what we just said. Appropriate ways of presenting Srila Prabhupada's, presenting gurus in public. We should not be wearing clothes or badges or buttons promoting one's guru in public, as a general rule. We should not be canvassing for one's own guru among the uninitiated new devotees, trying to convince the new devotees that you want to be happy in Krishna consciousness. You must take initiation from my guru. Let them decide. We should publicly distribute. We should publicly displaying pictures and books, etc., of one's own guru in any appropriate places. So basically, it's just what I said. We should one's own gurus. In general, we promote Srila Prabhupada's pictures and his books and his teachings, and privately or so on. Or in some restricted setting, that we distribute the books of one's guru. And these books are important too, but we want to promote Srila Prabhupada's books especially. And of course, the idea is that the books are written by the other gurus who are that are currently present and who are and others who will come in the future, it's to be expected that those books will also encourage and promote the teachings, the Srila Prabhupada's teachings. So that's the principle. And then there's several quotes that a lot of these principles are based on. They come from different ISKCON laws and so on. Use of title. So all ISKCON publications such as books, magazines, newsletters, leaflets, flyers, invitations, etc. should clearly display the full name and title of Srila Prabhupada, including founder Acharya Prabhupada and His Divine Grace. For example, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So this is an ISKCON law. As Srila Prabhupada I mentioned earlier tonight, this was a very Srila Prabhupada was very much insistent on that. At one time in the fairly early days, when Srila Prabhupada had some of his disciples, I think it was printing Back to Godhead magazine, or maybe a small book. I think it was Back to Godhead magazine. They put Srila Prabhupada's name. They took out his Divine Grace. It just says, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. And Srila Prabhupada saw that, and he absolutely insisted, no, you put that back. It must be there. So it was not some big, it was not like a egotistical thing of Srila Prabhupada. He knew that it was how important it was that he, because he knew his own position, had to be recognized then and had to be recognized ongoing in ISKCON as the ISKCON founder Acharya. He had to be, otherwise everything would fall apart. So that's what this particular ISKCON law is stating here. That title is only for Srila Prabhupada, and it must be on any place we mention to Srila Prabhupada, it has to be mentioned Srila Prabhupada as the ISKCON founder Acharya, the founder Acharya, ISKCON founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Plaques. All ISKCON temples and prominent buildings which do not already have Srila Prabhupada's name inscribed upon them shall install plaques with Srila Prabhupada's full name and his position as the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. This shall also to promote buildings of the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust, Bhaktivedanta Institute, and any other society founded by Srila Prabhupada or affiliated to ISKCON. So everywhere, anything in ISKCON that's part of ISKCON has to state on the building itself that this is a Srila Prabhupada's position and title as His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, ISKCON founder Acharya, or the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. I referred to this earlier. One should hide one's guru. Gopayed devatam ishtam, gopayed gurum atmanaha, gopayed cha nijam mantram, gopayen nija malikam. One should hide one's Ishta Dev, one should hide one's guru, and one should hide one's mantra, and one should hide one's japamala. And Srila Prabhupada didn't really elaborate on these so much as Hari Bhakti Vilas, but we understand that the principle is Ishtadev means our worshipable deity. So it's like I was saying earlier, we worship largely as we worship Lord Chaitanya. So the principle is that not that we don't let it, not that we try to not let anyone know about Lord Chaitanya. What we try to do, and this was the example I gave earlier, and it's in the disciple course. We don't go around. We promote Lord Chaitanya, but we don't promote ourselves as as um, as as a very intimate disciple, real or intimate follower of Lord Chaitanya. We're trying to follow Lord Chaitanya, but we should not. But we have to make sure that before we are mentioning what our position is, we should be careful that we are actually very good examples. Anyway, I don't want to say too much on this verse because Srila Prabhupada didn't expand on it too much, but he did quote it. That's how we have it. So let's go on. Public display of Guru T-shirts, posters, bead bags, buttons, etc. I mentioned this, but here's the actual statement in the ISKCON laws. Disciples of ISKCON, Diksha, and Shiksha gurus shall not wear or publicly display Guru T-shirts, posters, bead bag buttons, athletic caps, etc., other than, of course, Srila Prabhupada's. Photographs of ISKCON, Diksha, and Shiksha gurus. ISKCON temple presidents may keep photographs of ISKCON, Diksha, and Shiksha gurus privately in their ashram quarters, but are not to display them publicly on ISKCON premises. Promoting occasional special preaching events may be an exception. So this is another ISKCON law. And last slide here. Websites prominently feature a picture of Srila Prabhupada. That ISKCON is a law that ISKCON Center officials shall be responsible to ensure that any and all websites published by the center prominently feature a picture of Srila Prabhupada on the introductory page. The picture should be larger than any other individual's photo, such as the GBC center president or guru. Srila Prabhupada should be addressed by his formal name and title, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder, Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So our websites are required to have this, promoting Srila Prabhupada in his positions, in his position as the ISKCON founder, Acharya. So this is the end, unless anyone online has any questions. I'll give a minute, and you can type in your question or your comment, and otherwise we will finish. And then next Wednesday we'll have one more class. I think we'll finish the general text of the ISKCON Disciple Course student manual, and maybe we'll do another week or two about certain other parts of the knowledge that are taught in the course. And those who are taking the course, online, there's a few devotees taking this course. I'll be waiting for more homework to come in, and and if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. So I don't see any other questions coming in. I'm looking at the chat here. I still see a few comments here from earlier. Thank you for your comments and your appreciation of the course. And at this point, I think we'll end. So thank you very much, and we will see you here next week. And also tomorrow, for those who have received our ISKCON Miami newsletter, there should be a link there. Every day, every day for the next several days, we will be reading one chapter in English of the Bhagavad Gita. You can just click on the Zoom link and come in. It'll be 8:30 at night. Only on Wednesday nights we're not doing it. And I think this Saturday night we have something else going, so we will not do it on that night. But basically, most nights we will be doing this until we complete the Bhagavad Gita. Tomorrow I will be leading the chanting of those verses in English, and that'll be chapter 5 tomorrow night. And that'll be at 8:30. So thank you very much for coming. Hare Krishna.